Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. May I know your good name?
My name is Prashant, sir.
Yeah, Prashant. Can I have a resume?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah. Fine, Prashant. So before going to the technical discussion, so quickly introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Dasar Prashant. I'm a native of Warangal district. Presently, I'm staying in Hyderabad. And I completed my graduation from Usmania University from VHM City. And I completed my intermediate in Narayana Junior College and completed my 10th standard from Sharda Vidyamandir High School.
Okay.
And my coming to my project, I have done a real-time project and that is a part of my fourth semester in my degree. And coming to my skills, I'm skilled with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, C Sharp, and ASP.NET, ADO.NET, sir.
Yeah.
And coming to my strength, I have a good leadership skills and I have proven experience of that when I am doing my internship. The manager have assigned me the extra work for doing this leadership skills, sir, by seeing my leadership skills. And thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir.
And fine. So I think you are good with the .NET technology.
Yeah.
So okay, fine. So are you comfortable C# programming language?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So fine. Can you explain the difference between this and base keyword in C#?
So this and base keyword. So this keyword we use to refer the current object,
Okay.
and the base keyword we use to represent the parent object. For example, if you want to access the current object of the class, we use this keyword, and for the parent class we use a base keyword.
Yeah, fine. So, can you explain the abstraction concept with using some real world
Yes,
scenarios?
abstraction. And sir, abstraction it is the main concept in the object-oriented programming language in C Sharp. And the main concept of the abstraction is to hide the internal data and I mean the unwanted data and shows the external features which are useful. That is called as abstraction. And the best example we can take for abstraction is bank, sir. Okay. For example, the bank name, IFSC code, and the futures will be same for all the account holders, and the details will be different in that. Yes. So the bank is the best example for the abstraction.
Yeah. So can explain. So in C# actually multiple inheritance is not possible. So can you give why it was like what is the drawbacks? Okay.
So the drawback for the multiple inheritance is it will bring the complications at the time of the implementation, sir. Okay. For example, it will bring the ambiguity errors and ambiguity between the methods by bringing the different type of conflicts.
Okay, so can you explain that multiple inheritance concept?
So multiple inheritance, it is a derived class. The child class will be accessing two or more parent classes. Yes. That is called as multiple inheritance.
Yeah, fine. So can you explain class and method difference?
Class and method. So class it is like a container. It will hold the fields, modifiers, and methods. Okay. And method is a part of the class. Okay. And it will take care of the objects and it will execute the program as per the objects in the method.
Yeah, fine. So can you explain the generics concept for me?
Generics. So generics is a class in the generic classes we have to we have to mention the data type and it will have the one or two type parameters. For example, if we want to create an object in the generic classes, we have to definitely mention the data type. Yeah. Okay. And if we wanted to create an object, we have to take the class name, data type, and reference variable, and is equal to new keyword and class name, and we'll again mention the data type. So in this way, we have to create the object in the generic.
Okay, so in your view, so how can you explain me that call by value?
So I can say exactly the swapping of the values from the another variables is called as call by value. Okay. And the current value will be stored in the functions parameter. Okay. And the values which are swapped by this will be stored in the two different locations.
Yes, yes, but like in this scenario, like I am asking call by value means, so when you are calling the method from one class to another class, like which main method class after creating object, so if you are calling the method by passing some values, so that is known as a call by value. Okay, so fine. So can you explain exception? And I require that how you can handle it.
Sir, exception. Sir, at the time of doing programs, okay, and the runtime errors will be called as exceptions. I mean the CLR will take care of throwing the exceptions. Okay. And in order to take care of these exceptions, we will use a try, catch, and throw. this try. If we have any doubt in this particular program, we will keep the program in the try block and we will catch the error and we will throw the errors. In this way, we can handle the exception.
Yeah, fine. So, what are the access modifiers contains in C sharp?
So access modifiers are different. For example, if for the class there are internal and public two modifiers,
Okay.
and for the field we have six that are private protected, internal, and public.
Yeah, okay, fine. And so, can you give the explanation about that when we are adding the cache to?
Typecasting, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm asking like in typecasting there are different types, right? So when you are going to add the cache,
Sir, when we have the doubt, I mean when we are in a dilemma that the data in this are going to, we are going to lose that. So at the time we are going to use a type to say to secure the data.
yes, fine. And the better answer is like coming to the explicit typecasting. So here the source is greater than to what are the source we have that is greater than to destination. So then we can add. If you have I have an integer data 100, I need to convert it into character. So then I need to add the cache. Okay, fine. Okay, so finally I want to ask. So what is the difference between string and character?
String and characters. String we will store it in the double quotes and it is a single data type.
Okay.
And it will store in the particular memory location. And if we take the character array, it will have the different characters and it may be the same data type, but the individual character is going to store in the individual locations in a sequence order. I mean the character array will store the locations in the sequence order.
Yeah, fine. So that's a good answer. Okay, so simply you can say string is a sequence of characters. Character array it can store the character, multiple characters in individual.
But in the sequence.
Yes, yes, fine.
And,
Yeah,
I mean in the continuous memory location.
yeah, okay, fine. So I think I done with my side. Do you have any queries to ask?
Nothing.
Thank you. You can.